Preserve your memory and favorite days. Come online to the newest craze. The digital scrapbook, the way you want it to look. With digital scrapbook kits, fun and full of wit. You log in today, you won't be able to quit. Come on over and you'll think it's the bomb. Nitwitcollection.com.
Hi everyone, and welcome to our first Christmas kit release of the season of 2017 for Christmas. I know many of you have been waiting because I'm sure you're into card making and doing things for anticipation of Christmas here in 2017. And here is our first kit release. This is our Shimmer collection. Now for those of you that have been around for a little bit, you're going to see this as we get into it. This is actually a kit by popular ask by you, our purchasers and our customers, who last year we released a kit in bluish tones called Sparkle. And this is actually the exact same kit because so many of you emailed us and said, geez, I love this kit. I really liked working with it. I like the shimmer to it and the sparkle, but I really would like it in traditional Christmas colors. So this is what you're going to see about this. So this is our bundled shimmer collection, which obviously includes our 5 coordinated products, our FQB, our Shimmer 2, our Shimmer Solids, our Shimmer Talk Alpha, as well as our Shimmer Lil Bits. And when you purchase this as the bundle, you do save yourself 20% off versus purchasing them individually. So let's kind of get in and have a peek at this here rather than me just blathering along. Let's see what the beauty of this kit. And there you go. There's why it's called Shimmer. The beautiful texture and the almost, well, it has a shimmer. You know, I guess I don't need to explain it. You can see that right on the bow and on the top of the leaves and on everything. As we had mentioned earlier, this was a request by many of you saying that you so loved Sparkle from last year, but you really wanted it in these traditional colors. This border background is absolutely stunning. Like, look at that. The damask paper in a light kind of grayish white color, and then the beautiful pop of the poinsettias, the leaves, the berries. Gorgeous, right? So if you haven't started your Christmas stuff, I'm thinking that maybe it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I know even when I was creating the card for it, I kind of thought, ooh, Christmas. And somebody sent me something the other day that said it's like 7 Wednesdays until Christmas or something like that. So you're like, maybe I better start on it. Maybe this is, you know, everybody's trying to tell me something, you know, get going on the Christmas thing. So here is an ornaments background. If you tone on tone here, it may be a little hard to tell, but this is a full background paper. This is white in here. This is not transparent. This is actually white with the ornaments hanging off the beautiful boughs and the shimmering swirls here. Like, you have so many options in this kit for cards, mini albums. You're going to see that coming up. For those of you that create mini albums, this is a perfect one for that. What a wonderful gift to create. Like, look at this background with the snowflakes. You know, there's one that I wish I could have worked somehow into my card. I wasn't able to, but this is like one of my favorites that I came across. But for those of you making the mini albums, obviously you want to start early because you want to make that album. Like, you can see how this could be an easy cover to your album. You know, you can certainly place in words in here. You'll see the Christmas Joy stamp that is coming up, and you probably saw it in our previews of our layout in our card. But you have so many options with this and so many different papers, but obviously all in that traditional colors. So as I mentioned earlier here and never got through, obviously, was anybody making something for Christmas for someone. I know we all know you have to start early, you know, especially, you know, there's so much to do. It takes a while to create, and that's why we're starting out with Christmas kits here in mid-October, because we want to make sure that you still have plenty of time in order to make your Christmas cards. Maybe you make your own Christmas cards that you send to friends and family, wishing them a Merry Christmas, because this would be a wonderful kit for that as well. As you can see with the butterflies we just passed and everything else, there are so many options. Look at the clusters in here. This is gorgeous. If you're seeing this for the first time, again, like I said, Sparkle was our last year's kit, and that is in kind of a bluey teal color and other complementative colors, silver and stuff. So you can check that one out as well. But this floral corner, so this is not a background. this background paper, this is all transparent in here. So this is like, this is all transparent in behind it. So you can place that over top of anything. And if you want to print it, you can place it on a paper before you print. You can put it over and put in other elements in behind it before you print it, whatever you want to do with it. Use it just like you would a digital stamp type thing. Some beautiful frames. So again, those of you doing photos, and for you card makers, again, these are terrific. Don't pass these by if you're making cards. These are fabulous elements in order to frame in your main element. Build it almost like a shadow box type thing. If you're using this to do Christmas cards to send out to friends and family, how lovely is this? And you know what? We are crafters people. So, to send people Christmas cards, that's a really nice thing. Because we all know when you go to the mailbox, what do you get? Junk mail and bills, and there's nothing of any substance in there. So it's actually very special to receive something like that. So maybe a consideration for this year. Look at Sparkle and Shine. This could be its own standalone Christmas card. If you think about this with this journal square, you could print this out, and when you place this on a page, put it at the bottom of the page, then that way you can just fold over at the top, cut off whatever is extra, and presto, there you have it. You already have the front of your card done. All you have to do is write your sentiments inside, things like that. Beautiful lace ribbons, give it that elegant appeal. There is the shimmer in full view here on the ornament. Just gorgeous, gorgeous elements to use. If you're a Christmas fan, this is a kit for you. The beauty of it all, sorry, let's go back to there for a sec. This again is what Mary Fran is calling an ornament corner, in case you're looking for this specific element when you buy this kit. This is actually, again, this is not a background paper. This is transparent behind it, so that way you can easily manipulate this and place this wherever you want on a page. That is no problem whatever. And whatever will shine through from underneath. The poinsettias with their shimmer on them, whether they're white, whether they're red, there's a couple of different styles. The ribbon brooch, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I use that in my card making idea that I'll show you at the end. And a few tags. Friends and family are the true sparkle of Christmas. Snowflake and some sparkle ribbons. Like, as you can see, look at the variation of elements that you have here. You have so many options on how you want to go. These tags are beautiful as well. You could even print these out and use these as tags on a present that maybe you're sending someone. The options are endless, folks. They really, really are. Believe in the magic of Christmas. Another beautiful element. Mary Fran has called this a topper. But again, if you place this on its side, turn it 90 degrees, and then so you printed it out, you could fold this over. This would make a beautiful card. And think about how easy that is to simply print out and fold over. We have given you a blank one because we do realize that English is not everybody's primary language, or maybe you wanted a different sentiment on that. So we've left you the option of having that availability for creativity for yourself. And here is Christmas Joys. This is the stamp I was talking about, the word art earlier, where you can, again, place this on any background paper. You could put it in that stationery back that I was showing you with all of the poinsettias that ringed around the outside of the background paper. You can actually place this onto the white portion of that piece of paper and then print it as one, so it comes out as one thing, rather than having to cut it out or things like that. If that's what you chose, that's how you use these sort of elements here. So that is the FQB version. Now, our little bits, which are completely different, it's an additional element pack. Here is where you're going to find your journal cards. So for those of you doing mini albums, here is the pièce de résistance, because you can use these so well in that. And as well, for card making, imagine taking this and shrinking this down and having it as a card insert. Never discount the fact of how much versatility these journal cards have. They really go well with so many crafting ideas. The scope is endless. It's whatever your imagination can do with them. But don't just relegate them to one use. And as you can see, all of them are fabulous. Look at that, Christmas memories. Doesn't that just shine and radiate off the page? Here's Joy, another word art type stamp that you can utilize in that fashion. Deck the halls, Merry Christmas and Happy Christmas. We want to make sure we get everybody's English version of what they call Christmas, as well as several of the other holiday phrases that you commonly see, and the blank ones. Again, we always want to give you full creative control, as well as if English is not your primary language, we want you to be able to still utilize this kit and be able to put in your language and whatever you want to say. So our solid paper pack in this actually does have the solids, but you will see that there is a damask type pattern in that. So these are gorgeous. This is like getting a whole nother set of papers. These definitely that's a little maybe easier for you to see on your screen. You can see that pattern in there. It's beautiful. So these are easily standalone papers all by themselves, if that's the way you so choose to use them. But you can always use them as backing for as backing for some of your other main elements and background papers when you're creating. So this is our Shimmer 2, and this, again, you will see these patterns in our FQB, but you will not see these colors. This is an additional paper pack. There's no duplicates in here. Here is this paper. In the FQB, you'll see it in green. I'd stopped and kind of chatted about this paper a little bit in the FQB when we were going through. So here in the 2 is where it comes in red. The reason we do that is we want to give you so many options. If you love this kit as much as we do, you're going to want to create more and more and more things with it. So we want to give you lots of options so you don't have duplicates. We all know how it's so nice in order to be able to create without creating duplicates and making things the same. We want them all different, but still have that basic appeal to them. So our alpha, again, covered in that floral type paper with you see bits and pieces of the poinsettias, the red one, the white one, the shimmering leaves, all that kind of stuff. Has the full color range in it of the green, white, and red, like traditional colors. But this is the alpha, again, will always give you the letters and numbers and some of the punctuation in order to highlight specific things. Maybe on a mini album you're doing one for a family and you have their initial of their last name as it, or maybe you have each of their initials. Maybe you spell their name out. Maybe it is you're going somewhere, or you went somewhere last year for Christmas with a special friend or couple that you get together with, and maybe you're making an album and saying, boy, did we have a good time. We can spell out the place, we can spell out the names, again, options are endless with this. So make sure if you've never tried using the alphas, make sure you give them a go, because they really are so versatile. And lastly, I will, before I shut this off here, let's go back into here. So here is our card. As I mentioned to you earlier, this is our card making inspiration. We do these to show you just one thought, one version of how we thought would be a great way to use this kit, and here it is. There is that ribbon brooch I was telling you about. I put the Christmas joys right actually onto the paper, and you can see how everything else comes through. That's why I was saying how it's transparent behind, so that the remaining items come through from behind. The layout, which Mary Fran did, this gives you another great look at some of the elements, how she's clustered them together, some of the just inspirational ways to use this kit. Again, wishing you all the Christmas joys at this wonderful holiday season. She actually made a kind of a Christmas card. I'm not sure whether we're going to use it yet, and since it's out publicly now and I'm talking about it, I'm going to say we're probably not going to use it because everybody will know. But that would be a wonderful way in order to celebrate Christmas and to send to your friends and family. So once again, this is our bundled shimmer. Thanks for watching the video. I really hope you'll pick up this kit. This will start your Christmas creating off right. It is in traditional colors, so it's very multi-use. It is not pigeonholed into one certain area that maybe some of your recipients might not enjoy. It is definitely traditional Christmas colors. So again, thanks for watching the video. Please give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of the videos that we put out. As well, we're happy to have you leave a comment so that we know what you thought of the kit or the video or whatever. Let us know your thoughts, and we'd be happy to answer and happy to help if any way we can. Thanks again, and hope you enjoy creating with this kit.